So hello, this is Christian, the founder of greenlinephoto.com, your photo website to design and to take wedding photos, photo shoots of pairs of girls and female, men, and together pairs. Yes, I like to really make a lot of pictures, also of portraits. Yes, and today I'm going to show you how to use a green screen with Photoshop Lightroom and Photoshop, and how to get rid of the green color cast next to all the pictures. So I'm gonna open up Lightroom and I'm gonna check if the video is still working. Yes. This is the picture I wanna get rid of the background and I wanna develop it. So I'm gonna right click. I already adjusted the width and height of the picture, and now it's fitting to my screen. Yes, and yes, of course, I want only to get the persons out of the green screen. So I'm going to right click, edit in Photoshop. Okay, it doesn't use Photoshop at the moment because I just had reinstalled it. So let's close Lightroom again and maybe close Photoshop also again and restart Lightroom, because I had it reinstalled because I was using it in German, and then I had to reinstall it in English. Yes, because my English video now is a good translation to all the ones on the world who don't speak German. Yes. Okay, next try. Okay, Photoshop is also reopening. Click on the Lightroom Classic button and then right click, edit in. Yes, edit in Adobe Photoshop 2020 is available. So yes, just a restart after installing the languages buttons and then it works. So just go to Photoshop and convert documents colors into the working space, press OK. That's fine for me. And then I can directly start to work on the picture. So I have used the full resolution. I imported the raw image from the Canon 5D camera, able of capability of more than 50 megapixels. And just then I will copy my background, duplicate the layer and make a background copy. And then I work on the background copy. Yes. How I start selection is easily with the color range. So I go for the color range and I click on this green, mostly green areas. And then when you press on the plus button, then you can add to the sample more green colors, like this one, a little bit darker because the shadow is on the wall. And on the right here, maybe this lower green, like where the flash is going to the wall. And then I can really add a already very good mask to the picture, and then I can just click OK, and also maybe directly click the invert button. Then you see what is going to happening if I invert my my layers here. But yeah, let's do that afterwards. Let's click OK. Yes. All right. So you already have the mask like a preview, and then I will click on this button here to add a layer mask. Yes, this one is now in the background white, and in the foreground it's black. So I'm going to press Ctrl I to invert the color mask, and now it's black in the background and white in the foreground. So I'm going to use a brush, and I'm going to use the white brush to color the things that have to be next to the persons, yeah, and the shoes, for example, and then color something black. Actually, at the moment, my brush is black, and I'm gonna unvisible the background layer, and you can see what will be invisible after the processing of this picture. To zoom in and zoom out, I press the Alt key and the mouse roll in and roll out. So I have the key here and the black screen, and you see the black brush will delete all the colors that have to be here, that are here on the picture. Yeah. So let's do a quick brushing here, zooming in and out with the mouse wheel, and then I'm gonna zoom out and in. Also, if you press the Alt key and you switch the mouse left and right, you can decrease the brush size. And if you press the Alt key and move your mouse up and down, you see very up is a very soft hardness 0%, and if you pull the mouse down, the hardness gets to 100% up. Yes, and I'm gonna use like 90% of hardness to have a very good edge around all those trousers, around the shoes, and all the different parts of the picture. For the bigger image parts, you can of course use a bigger brush, but then in the details you need a smaller brush, of course, yes. All the picture parts which were not green in the beginning with the flash around have to be more detailed and need a little bit more detailed modifying, because it's very hard now to distinguish the green color and the black shadows between all the rest of here. Yes, that makes some more work. I will quickly go over this and then pull the video a little bit shorter for you, that you don't have to bore out here around. Yeah. Okay, let's do this quite quickly. And then I can show you what is happening then with the colors around. Sometimes it's quite annoying because the colors cannot be deferred so easily, and you need a lot of detailed work to get the picture rid of the background. But yeah, the more exercise you have with the key and the mouse, the more results you can get out of it. Yeah, I also tried with a graphic tablet, but I'm still faster with the mouse because the movement is much easier. And yeah, but only the shaping around shapes, like a round face, a round trouser here, makes it with the mouse a little bit difficult to find the right edge here. Yeah, and to find the right yeah, distance to the cloth I don't want to manipulate. All right, this takes a lot of time. Yes, here and here. Always be sure to have a real black color brush. Afterwards, it will be not transparent, but some gray color, and that's not a good thing, because you cannot get rid afterwards if you have not a deep transparent background, and you need to have a lot of work on to get out of this gray color cast here. Yeah, some parts of the shoes you see here you can go over quite quickly, but there are some more detailed parts that will be more important. All right, the trousers here. So we are now close to the last step, and then there's some colorists. Yeah, that's okay because that will be anyhow dived into dark in the end, because the graphic designer in the end, yes, will use all the colors or all the background to make a real nice flyer, to make a wallpaper, and to make a good studio picture for the dancing studio. This is the boss of the dancing studio, and they will show all the people how to do real dances. Yes. So now we're gonna use, okay, there's some rest. I need some white here to correct the mask on the beard. All right, yeah, that's fine. Okay, and here again, some small details. These effects come over when you use this color selection tool, because it's not that accurate. Now I'm going to show you how to reduce the screen color cast on the hair. For example, here, the green reflection from the green screen on the top of the hair, sometimes on the jacket, also a little bit on the edges, or also on the red hair. Here you can see a little bit of greenish reflections on the trousers, and maybe also, oh, I see there's some mistake. I have to brush that in black, no, in white, and I can reduce the mask mistakes. No, select undo and select the mask first, and then you can paint on the mask in white. Yes, and you see when I painted with the white brush, you can see that there is a lot of greenish color coming out from this region here, because the color selection in the beginning found too many greenish spots here from the reflection from the background. This is also the color cast I want to get rid of now in this section. So you click on the symbol down there, create a new fill or adjustment layer with Hue Saturation. Then you click on this hand tool, make it a little wider, the window, and then go to the exact location where you find the green color, somewhere here. And then you go to the hue, push it all to the right, 180 plus, and the saturation plus 102. Then zoom a little bit out and you see which kind of colors are selected already. And then you can switch to the right and to the left, which kind of regions of colors you want to select only. So if I zoom in here to the hair, for example, and I switch my color window to the right, you can see when your exact colors will be selected. So I zoom a little bit on the right and it make it much narrower, something like this. Okay. I check the other position. Yes, this is also looking good. And then I can decrease it to 0 again, hue and saturation 0. All right. Then you have it on the white mask. And you need to check what is happening if you switch down your hue a little bit to the red and to the greens. And then go right and you see what is happening here. Yes. You go a little bit down with the hue and with the saturation. Maybe make it a little bit wider again to reduce also this kind of colors. Yes, a little bit more to the left. You can see what happens. The colors on the right get decreased here. Yeah. So as I have it on the white mask, this is still influencing the whole picture. And as I don't want this on the whole picture, I only want to select the regions where my colors are at the edges, but actually it looks quite good already at the edges. You can see there's no color cast at the moment anymore, but I don't want this color cast effect on all the pictures areas. Maybe it would not make too much effect or too much problems, but I only want to have it on the edges. So you click on the mask and press Control I to invert the mask. So you see the color cast is back. Then you can make this window a little bit smaller. You can push it to the right again. Don't need it at the moment. And you need a white brush in this case. Make it a little bit softer. And then, one moment, white. And make it a little bit softer, like 70% hardness. And then you can brush along your edges and you can see how the green color cast is reduced here. It's a nice reduction tool with only the brush tool and your settings before with this layer mask. Yeah. And it's a very detailed, only regional picture modification, not using the whole picture and influencing the colors on the whole picture, which we don't want to. All right, go down all the way where there could be green colors, color cast reflections. All right, looks very good. On the Jeansstrasse, it's not that important. Maybe also we can have a look if the effect is strong enough here too. Not at all, not that strong. Maybe I can do a lot of some more corrections on the edge here next to the belt. All right, works quite fine on the skin and also on the hair, I hope. Yes. All right, that looks good. This one and here again. Yeah. Very small adjustments. All right. Here is another one. Green spot. And maybe this range here. Yeah, this edge. All right, so we already have a good result here. And then, yeah, if you have further questions, just post a comment down there. How to use the different layers, how to use hue saturation, how to use the brush tool. And maybe also you can refer to my video in English or in German. I have it done with another picture, with another shooting. And then I can directly answer you a lot of questions more. Thank you for watching and enjoy your next shootings. See you the next time. Bye bye.